Hi, everyone, and welcome to another week of our Mayan weekly weather report. And we are in the middle of a wave spell right now. So, if you recall our last session, we were going over the wave spell of the human. I don't know about you guys, but this has been a great week. I don't know if for those of you who tuned into the radio show with Chris One Feather, the Fate radio show, it was fantastic, I thought. Really got the conversation rolling into some of the deeper stuff that I love to talk about. And we are coming up on our January free teleclass, an introduction to Mayan time. So I urge all of you who have not yet registered to go to my website, www.mayanreadings.com, and there you can, there's a little place where you can enter your email address, and those of you who enter your email address there will get the details about where to log in and all of that kind of stuff. So, how's your wave spell of the human? We went over last time that we have been faced with the mission this 13 days of really using our wisdom and our influence in a positive way, in the way that we know how to do by the highest way, right? And our challenge is to face our fears and go beyond our comfort zone. And right now, yesterday, we're channeling that mirror energy. So if you found yourself in a positive place where you were really being mirrored by beautiful people. I know yesterday I actually really went beyond my comfort zone, and for the first time I went to a community work day at a place where I've been promising to go for quite some time, and I met the most beautiful people, and of course, I instantly connected with a lot of them. And then as I was thinking when I got home, oh, what energy was it today? It was resonant mirror. It was the day of channeling the mirror. So I was very pleased that I had such lovely mirrors. And of course, we all have, I'm not saying, oh, everything was perfect or anything like that, but there are these little moments, for example, where I was like, oh, that girl could have been more welcoming. And I'm really outing myself here, right? Like having these thoughts like, hey, I don't really feel like, she didn't add me on Facebook or whatever. And I'm really giving myself away here. So I was thinking that, and I was thinking, okay, well, where have I not been that welcoming? Or maybe have been reserved and guarded and not given a soul kindred? Because really that's what these people are. We're all into permaculture, all into living on the land. We're on the same team here. We're not like total, I don't know, who are these people? They're on drugs and it's weird. It was like we're on the same page. So, I definitely want to look at that. Like, where can I be more welcoming? And I welcome each other to kind of call each other out. Maybe what you noticed for yourself in the mirror day. And mirror days are great to see that, especially when you're channeling the mirror. It's like you're really being the mirror for people. And maybe if you're close with people, you can even say, "What did I bring up for you?" Or "What do I reflect to you?" Like your partner, your best friend or something, you can ask them that if you hung out with them that day. What am I reflecting to you? Like positive, negative, real feedback, so that you can actually get some feedback, right? And work off of that. Okay, so now let's really get into today. We're already at almost 4 minutes here, and and I know I'm going to teach you guys not to look at the minutes, right, in an intro to Mayan time. So I'm going to relax and sink in here, and I'm so excited. I feel so excited to be getting more and more feedback from you guys, and to have been on this radio show. It's like, you know what it is? It's so satisfying to have a dialogue about this stuff that I'm passionate about, right? I love sharing it and like dialoguing and going deeper into it. I just love it. And I don't have to be in Mexico or in one particular place. Part of why I've stuck around here in the U.S. is because I want to share this Mayan wisdom and this information, right? Okay, so, and I know I could be anywhere on the planet. We have internet now. Okay, going off now. So today we're actually on the Galactic Storm Day. So it's about harmonizing. So all these days we've been going through this process of the mission as the free will, the human being, right? And now we are today we're kind of integrating. It's a day of integrating, and it's actually a storm day. So it's going to be a little bit intense. Like it's like speeding up, it's processing, it's catalyzing. The storm is a catalyst, like those chemical catalysts. Chemists use a catalyst to activate a whole sequence of events with different chemicals, right? Well, today the storm comes in and helps us move that stuff, to digest it, to integrate it into our lives and harmonize. So I'm really saying that a lot of the stuff that's been coming up for me, or that I've been learning, or the lessons that have been coming up for me lately, are really getting melded into my day-to-day life. Like even just this, like, okay, I have this radio show, had this was done. Okay, how can I integrate not looking at the minutes again, really re-embodying that wisdom that I know, but really manifesting it. And so today, I've been waking up and looking and saying, okay, I'm not going to look at what time it is. What time, how do I feel? Like, how do I feel time right now? And so integrating our lessons, our wisdom, all of that into our day-to-day life today. And it's going to have a little bit of a catalyst with the storm. Tomorrow, Monday, we're going to be having a beautiful sun day. So today's Sunday in the Gregorian, but tomorrow is sun day in the Mayan. And it's about, it's solar Sunday. So it's a solar sun. So what does that mean? It's like we are out pulsing, again, integrating all that humanity, like free will, manifesting our wisdom and our influence in a way that is about unconditional love. So we're showing up, we're waking up, the sun doesn't hesitate. It comes up every single day. And tomorrow we're coming up, we're shining on everyone. We're not discriminating on this person or on that person because they did this or that. We are shining on everyone. And we are, that's basically that enlightened state of being. On Tuesday, we have a planetary dragon day, which is about perfecting and improving through nurturing and mothering. How can you better nurture yourself and really nourish yourself from within? And how can you improve this whole... It's so funny because sometimes we associate wisdom with very masculine, practices, like in Buddhism, the meditation. We think all our avatars, Jesus, Buddha, the prophets, Muhammad, all these men, really, right? And when you think of like the ultimate loving being, it's really a mother. And I'm not just saying that because I'm pregnant. It really has connected me more with that energy. But actually yesterday I was at this community work day and I heard this man talking about how sometimes we put performers up here on this platform, like they're just the raddest people on the planet, and bow down energy, like, oh, money, and get in free anywhere. And a mother, whatever, would just kind of scoff at her sometimes. And really it's about like bringing everyone, first of all, we're all equal. But two, it's like we really couldn't exist without the mother. And the mother sacrifices, her body. Well, sacrifice coming from the strict sense of the word, which is sacro officio, which is sacred, sacred employment or sacred calling, right? So she's sacrificing her body and she's sacrificing her life for this, little child, to channel this baby and to raise it, really, right? And so how can you really just surrender all the, ego stuff and like how you look, whatever, all that stuff, to just really embody a loving, nurturing energy for yourself? So how can you be loving towards yourself? And really that's going to perfect and improve how you show up in the world, because as we know, we can only give what we really have and give to ourselves. So awesome, we're doing great. So then Wednesday we have the spectral wind. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, wait, hold on. Sorry. Okay, so we have tomorrow, so today we have this will help us all go over what we need, you're going to be learning anyway as we go. So we have the spectral wind day, Oh, right. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, so we do have the wind day. Okay, I was just making sure with my little calculations here. So we have the spectral wind, so it's about releasing through, it's going to be a lot through talking and expressing ourselves, singing maybe. And wind represents anything that's spirit and breath and communication. So really like speaking and, throat chakra and getting it out through breath and like humming, singing, mantras, anything that is voice and voicing, expressing our emotions. So it's about resolving and dissolving anything that no longer serves us. So getting out, maybe calling a friend, getting together with a friend, holding a sacred fire. I mean, this is in an ideal kind of world, and I'm putting that out there. I'm going to start creating that, a fire where, we all gather and we're given this talking stick and we're able to express or do a check-in with some friends about how we're doing and what our challenges are, or going to the therapist or just singing or anything like that. So I ask you to pardon my technological difficulties right there. Those are very frustrating for me, but that's okay. I'm learning. Then the next day we have a crystal night day. So it's about cooperating through the energy of the night, which is deep introspection. So meditation group, just connecting from within, really from the abundance of the within, the potential of connecting. It's like different when you talk to people one-on-one, and then when you do a meditation and you're speaking to their higher self from within, really cooperating and connecting in that. And if you actually have a meeting, maybe having a moment where you take a second and a couple minutes and you drop in to that place and you actually connect with people that way, and you come from that place in your meeting. Last but not least, we have the cosmic day, which is the human of the human wave spell, the cosmic day, the 13th day, the last day. We have the seed. So what is your intention? So how do we go beyond this whole cycle and just transcend, move beyond, go through this whole thing and just move beyond it, is really by setting an intention. So what is your intention? And it's interesting to connect day one. So we have the human, the free will, the really connecting with the wisdom of that's been passed down of our ancestors, and really choosing with that free will, right, that we have to have a positive influence over people. And our world, our planet, our children, our families, etc., right? Choosing that. And then this last day, which is about seed. So it's really about intention, and how everything, when we do it with an intention and we really are true to that intention and we plant things, we as humans are not everything, right? So we can't control. There's a difference between choosing and having an intention and also letting it go and surrendering it. So we choose to show up as loving people. Like, I was listening to a lecture today by Gabrielle Bernstein. Some of you may know her, Gabby Bernstein, and she's one of my mentors. And I was listening that she was saying, one of the affirmations she suggested to someone was, I intend to meet a loving man, and I forgive anyone else who shows up. So I forgive everyone else. So I intend to meet a loving man, and I forgive everyone else. So we can only, control so much of the situation. So having that intention and just showing up that way, and then letting go of everything else. That's been it. I love you guys. Have a happy rest of your human wave spell. Please sign up for the Intro to Mayan Time free teleclass so I can know how many of you I'm expecting and get all the material ready. I'm so excited. I love you all, and I'll see you next Saturday. Or, yes, around then. Okay, bye.